Good evening and welcome to our Rslpf News at 5 for Wednesday, January 7th, 2026. I am WSPC Zane Romulus. We begin with news that the Marine Intelligence and Investigations Unit is investigating a fatal boating accident that occurred earlier today off the coast of Anse-Mamin, Soufrière. Preliminary investigations indicate that a male individual was snorkeling in the area when he was struck by a vessel. He was transported by private means to the Soufrière hospital where he later succumbed to his injuries. He was pronounced dead at 12 p.m. by a medical practitioner. The deceased has been identified as 31-year-old Showman Lionel of Trois Pitons Castries. Investigations into the circumstances surrounding this incident are ongoing. Quantities of narcotics were recovered during an early morning police operation conducted at Olean Dennery on Sunday, January 4, 2026. The operation was carried out by officers attached to the gang's narcotics and firearms unit and involved the execution of search warrants at two residential premises. During the execution of the search warrant at one of the residences, officers recovered substances suspected to be cannabis resin and cocaine. The female occupant, 31-year-old Tyler Pierre, was arrested. On Tuesday, January 6, 2026, Pierre was formally charged with 2 counts of possession of controlled drugs and 2 counts of possession of controlled drugs with intent to supply. She appeared before the 1st District Court on the same day and was granted bail in the total sum of $49,000 cash or suitable surety. Other bail conditions include having no contact with witnesses involved in the matter and complying with the signing conditions as ordered by the court. 20-year-old Jaden Zane Paul of Goodlands Castries has been formally charged with the offenses of possession of a firearm without a valid license and possession of ammunition. Paul was arrested on Saturday, January 3, 2026 along Bowen Street, Castries, following a search of his person. During the search, officers recovered a pistol and 13 rounds of ammunition from a pouch in his possession. He was formally charged on Tuesday, January 6, 2026 and subsequently appeared before a magistrate of the 1st District Court. He was granted bail in the total sum of $35,000 cash or suitable surety. Retired member of the Royal St. Lucia Police Band, Senior Constable 119 Peter Simeon Jr. was laid to rest today, Wednesday. Affectionately known as Matthias, he passed away on November 30th, 2025. Widely respected and dearly loved, his music, dedication, and kindness touched many lives. He will be remembered for his strong sense of responsibility, compassion, and unwavering willingness to help others. Deeply committed to public safety, his music brought hope, comfort, and peace to all who encountered it. Simeon served with courage and integrity, and his lifelong passion for music continues to inspire those whose lives he touched. Meanwhile, a military parade and funeral service will be held on Thursday, January 8th to honor the life of Corporal 670 Velma St. Catherine, who passed away on November 30th, 2025. The viewing of the body will take place at the Vieux-Fort Police Station Yard at Beanfield from 10 a.m. The parade will begin at 12:15 p.m. and move to New Dock Road onto Clark Street and end at the Lady of the Assumption Catholic Church on Commercial Street. Tributes will begin at 1 p.m., followed by the funeral service at 2 p.m. The Department of Road Safety and Traffic Investigations is appealing to motorists for their patience and consideration as there will be interruptions to the normal flow of traffic during this time. And in light of the military funeral, the Rslpf's first press conference of the year, originally scheduled for Thursday, January 8th, has been rescheduled to Thursday, January 15th. At the briefing, Commissioner of Police Mr. Vingard will outline the Rslpf's anti-crime strategy for the year. Also on the agenda is the launch of a gun amnesty initiative aimed at reducing the proliferation of illegal firearms and curbing gun-related violence in the country. Time now for some safety tips from your police force.
The Royal St. Lucia Police Force wishes to emphasize the importance of community awareness and the shared responsibility in preventing crime. Know your neighbors, look out for one another, and report suspicious activity promptly. Trust your instincts. If something feels out of place, it may be worth reporting. Information shared in good faith can prevent serious incidents. Parents and guardians are encouraged to remain engaged with their children and young adults. Know where they are and who they associate with and guide them toward making positive choices. Crime prevention is not the sole responsibility of law enforcement. It is a partnership. Together, through vigilance and care for one another, we strengthen our communities.
And that brings us to the end of our Rslpf News at 5 for Wednesday, January 7th, 2026. To get more updates, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow the Royal St. Lucia Police Force on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Until next time, stay safe, St. Lucia.